Hey everyone, I am Vaibhav. I've always been in the quest for self improvement, learning how to basically live a more conscious life, which is filled with joy, fulfillment, happiness, whatever is the word for that. And at the same time, I've also had a history of different spiritual experiences and sometimes which were labeled as different mental health disorders which I had. Doing this course was another step in the quest for finding more about those experiences, learning how I can lead a much more happier and fulfilled life. So that was kind of my motivation to do this course. I'd also been working with Dr. Kamila for almost an year, and I had a lot of positive benefits working with her, and that was also another reason I wanted to learn. A lot of amazing things happened during this course which helped me apply all these things which I was learning. Like recently what happened was, during the course when I was doing the inner child work, something important for me got stolen, and originally in original self would have been very hard on myself, but suddenly the inner child work kicked in at that particular time, and I was able to be a much more kinder person to myself and be able to handle some of the difficult emotions I experienced. And along with that, we also talked about expressing our authentic selves and what it is. That's a very broad topic and it means different things to different people. At least the combination of all these things I learned eventually helped me in being a much more compassionate person towards myself, to basically include different self-love practices in my life, so that I am not always, at least the challenges I had was being a very harsh critic for myself. And the more I learned, the better I was able to handle myself during difficult times and emotions in life. One of the limiting belief I learned about myself that I am a person who never cancels on an existing appointment with a friend, and I realized that like how much I was pressurizing myself to kind of match up to that belief, and eventually leading to me not respecting my own personal boundaries whenever I was doing something like that. And that is something which stayed with me when I spent some time thinking about limiting beliefs in the course. Along with that, I also learned about the different levels of consciousness. That was one of my most fascinating topics. At the very least, it helped me in getting into terms with not being a victim of my circumstances. Along with that, if I have to think about how the course is helping me now, I feel that I'm a much more kinder and compassionate person towards myself. And the one of the biggest learning I have is around my own personal self acceptance. So I wouldn't say like this will be like a magic pill which will just take away all your problems. I would say you have to go to the course with a open heart and a clear intention on what you want to work on, because the more you invest in the course, the better you get. I highly recommend this course for anyone on the quest for self-improvement, anyone on the quest for leading a more conscious and joyful life. I have like 20 different kinds of tools to help myself through tough times, and I hope the same for you. Wishing you all the very best in doing this course, and sharing my love to all. Bye.